Hello friends, in the series on the income tax cases, today we will discuss a very important issue in regard to the assessment proceedings under section 147 read with section 148. When the notice under section 148 is issued, there is always some reason why that notice is being issued, and the assessing officer has every power to make the addition for the reason for which the notice under section 148 is issued. And in addition to that, there is explanation 3 to section 147 which gives a right to the assessing officer to make the addition of other items also, which in the process of assessment proceedings he come across, and he has every right to make the addition of those items also, even if those items are not covered in the reasons recorded by the assessing officer, meaning thereby that the assessing officer do not have to issue the notice again for other items if for other items he come across during the assessment proceedings that the assessor's income has escaped for those items also. But the question arises that whether the assessing officer has right to make the roving inquiries for other items during the assessment proceedings. This issue has been very well taken up by Honorable Delhi ITAT A bench in the case of Atiq Ahmed versus Income Tax Officer. The case relates to the assessment year 13-14. The notice under section 148 was issued to the assessee on the allegation that the information has been received from the Deputy Director Investigation that the assessee has 3 bank accounts, and there was allegation on the assessee that there are bank accounts of the assessee and there are huge deposits in those bank accounts. There are huge credits in those bank accounts to a magnitude of rupees 26.91 lakhs, and some cash has also been deposited in those bank accounts. The assessee replied that the assessee is a meat trader and the assessee has to deposit the money into the bank which for which he make the sales for the meat to the different parties, and the assessee also contended that the assessee has to purchase the meat mostly in cash, and whatever the credits are coming into the bank, those credits relate to the sale of meat into the bank account of the assessee. But the learned assessing officer alleged that the assessee has failed to provide the information relating to the huge cash purchases and sales undertaken by the assessee during the year, and the assessing officer completed the assessment on altogether a different issue, that the purchases have been made in violation of section 40A subsection 3, and the assessing officer disallowed the 10% of the expenditure of the assessee that was coming around near about 2.6 crore. The assessee took the plea that before the tribunal that the assessing officer was not empowered to make the roving inquiries for the other items while making the assessment of the assessee under section 147, because the case was reopened on the basis of huge credits into the bank account of the assessee. But the assessing officer then started making inquiries regarding the various expenses of the assessee and then made the addition of 10% of the expenditure made by the assessee on the various purchases. When this matter was heard by the tribunal said that there is no denying the fact that the explanation 3 to section 147 allows the assessing officer to make the addition for other items also which come to his knowledge during the assessment proceedings, but that does not mean that the assessing officer will be presumed to have a blanket power for assuming the jurisdiction under section 147 to make the roving inquiries and then making the additions on the items which are not the part of the reasons to believe. The tribunal relied on the judgments of Ranbaxy Laboratories Limited versus CIT, which was decided in 2011 and which is reported in 366 ITR at page number 136. And the tribunal also heavily relied on the judgment of Commissioner of Income Tax versus Jet Airways India Limited 2011, which was reported in 331 ITR at page number 236. At the contrast, the revenue was relying on the judgment of Assistant Commissioner of Income Tax versus Rajesh Javari Stock Private Limited, which was decided in 2007, for which the tribunal said that that decision is totally distinguished on the matter which is there in the assessee's case. So the assessment was quashed by the tribunal. At the end of this video, once again I am repeating the name of the case. The name of the case is Atiq Ahmed versus Income Tax Officer, and this case is reported in 121 ITR Tribunal Short Notes 24. The matter has been decided by Honorable ITAT-A bench on 27th of December 2024. Thank you, friends.